Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations. Let's jump into the next topic. So, President Trump says he plans on sending 1,000 troops to Louisiana. Shout out to Louisiana. Shout out to New Orleans, Baton Rouge. I've never been there. All right. If you from there, leave a comment. But I've never been there. Do I want to go there? I don't know. I don't really... There's nothing that really tells me like... Or, you know, why would I want to go there? I don't know. Something different, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing that's really enticing me to be like, yo, I want to go there. That's just me. But shout out to Louisiana, shout out to Baton Rouge, New Orleans, all right? So President Trump floated the idea of sending troops to New Orleans specifically due to concerns of crime, all right? So a lot of people around the country does not like the fact that President Trump wants to activate soldiers to states and cities because they don't want to have soldiers on the street. Okay, if your city or your state was not how can I say this? I'm trying to be nice, but let me stop being nice because I'm not a nice person. I'm a gentleman. So if the city wasn't fucked up, there wouldn't be no soldiers to send there, all right? There it is, man. If motherfuckers knew how to conduct themselves, if there was no crime, if people wasn't getting killed and shit, people wasn't robbing, hitting motherfuckers over the head, then the president wouldn't have to send people there. But because of the fact y'all don't know how to act, y'all act like savages, the president said, you know what? The police department is struggling. The mayor and the governor don't know really what to do. So I'm going to put my cape on and save the day since I am in charge of the land of the free. Shout out to the president, man. That's my fucking hero. He's my hero, man. I'm going to get me a picture of President Trump and put it in my house. All right. I got lots of leaders, historic figures in my house. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. I got President Obama, different leaders. All right, it's time to put President Trump in my house. All right, he's gonna be my first white man leader in my house. All right, because I like what he does. Okay, so this is according to WDSU, excuse me. Shout out to WDSU. The Pentagon has drafted a plan to send 1,000 National Guard troops to Louisiana. All right, this comes just 1 week after President Trump floated the idea of sending troops to New Orleans. All right. The Pentagon's plan for the troops will focus on areas like New Orleans and Baton Rouge through September 2026. Ooh, so he wants to activate them for at least a year. Wow. Yo, that's good orders right there. Shout out to my people that's in the National Guard. Get them active duty orders, yo. Get them Title 10 orders, man. Get that time, baby. Get that time. Get that active duty money and get that active duty time towards your retirement. Be smart. All right? Be smart. Y'all folks, man, who live out there, if you against this shit, that means you like chaos and turmoil in your city. If you like law and you like structure, right, you would want this. I want to feel safe. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of people shooting, robbing, stealing, hitting motherfuckers over their head. I'm tired of that. We need structure. We need discipline. We need law and order. Please, Trump, send the troops because I want to feel safe. I want to go to the park and be safe and not worry about somebody behind the bush put on a mask to try to hit me over the head to rob me from my wallet or my purse. But if you against this, then you like demonic activities. I'm just going to call it what it is, man. For real. All right. WDSU has reached out to his office regarding the Pentagon's proposed plan and whether he will accept the troops. All right. So they talking about the Governor Jeff Landry, excuse me. All right. At this time of this response, no response has been received. All right. This comes after Trump sent troops to D.C. and L.A. earlier this year due to crime and violence. All right. The New Orleans Police Department Superintendent Annie Kirkpatrick says she would work with any resources and partnerships made available to her. Shout out to the superintendent, man. Shout out to the motherfucking superintendent. Listen, man, that's what we talking about. We want somebody that's going to say, whatever the president wants to do, I will work hand in hand and make sure the plan is executed accordingly and effectively. Not like Brandon Johnson, we ain't going to accept nobody. We ain't going to work with them. Motherfucker, who do you work for? I'm going to put all the information in the description, man. Listen to this. We welcome the support, and I am happy to work with state and federal law enforcement to ensure we can see these cases through and make our communities safer. That's what it's about. People want to be safe. If you're not with this shit, you got another fucking agenda. Brandon Johnson of Chicago. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Yo, man, if the city's in fucking turmoil, you want people to send people there to make shit safe. If you involved in fuckery, that means you against it. Real talk. Because a motherfucker like me, I pay my taxes, I follow the law. So if my city was in turmoil and the president say, listen, man, we're going to send people down there, I'm going to be like, thank God. Shit. I'm tired of people breaking into my home in my fucking car. I'm tired of busting my ass and working hard. And we got YNs crashing out, stealing my shit. Please get them off the street. If you fight against it, you the fucking problem. And you can leave a comment and say, fuck you. I'm going to say, fuck you too, motherfucker. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Like I said, give me a thumbs up. All right? We talk the truth over here. We logical over here. If you all, my streets, fuck you and your streets. We going to have motherfucking Marines, National Guard, and police officers running the streets. So if a person like me live down there, I could walk and feel safe. All right? Salute. Thanks, MAGA for life. Peace.
President Donald Trump may be one step closer to bringing his crime crackdown here to New Orleans. According to the Washington Post, leaked Pentagon planning documents propose sending 1,000 Louisiana guardsmen to New Orleans and Baton Rouge if Governor Jeff Landry formally requests their assistance. The Pentagon confirmed the documents' authenticity, but wouldn't comment on them. The governor's office told WWL Louisiana Saturday, "We aren't going to make a comment on leaked or pre-decisional documents, especially if President Trump has not formally announced anything." But the president talked about sending troops to New Orleans instead of Chicago earlier this month.
We're making a determination now. Do we go to Chicago or do we go to a place like New Orleans where we have a great governor, Jeff Landry, who wants us to come?
After the president's comment, Landry said he's all in.
What he wants to see is permanent safety for America.
We spoke to Congressman Troy Carter, and he says he welcomes federal help fighting crime, but he doesn't support bringing in the military to do it.
We want to make sure that we don't have a community where people walking around with M16s sending the absolute wrong message to our literally millions of tourists that come to our city every year.